All right, so up to now, we have the fundamental CSMA series. And later, we will have the enhancement using collision detection. All right, so CSMA with collision detection. Collision detection says if we transmit, we still monitor the medium. And if we have any collision, then it says, all right, collision so failed. In fact, we need to retransmit. So it doesn't mean we need to finish the transmission completely. No. If we have the collision detection, then we can stop transmitting. That's a cease transmitting. Therefore, we have this mechanism. Then we can put this into the algorithm. Look at this. CSMA with a collision detection. Idle transmit currently okay. And actually, we don't have P persistent. We have the new version for CSMA CD. Almost near okay, idle, then we want to transmit. So CSMA CD here, summarize based on one persistent CSMA with a collision detection. Well, so idle, then transmit. And busy, then continue to listen until the channel becomes idle. Then we have the transmission. So this one summarize it's one persistent CSMA with a collision detection. Maybe you may think, can we have a P persistent with a collision detection? Possibly, but the current design based on one persistent CSMA with a collision detection. Well, so we have the actual design. Step 3, if a collision is detected during transmission, then cease transmitting. That says we know we have a collision. It won't be necessary to continue the transmission. So we can cease transmitting the current frame or the current packet. In fact, for the current discussion, we focus on the protocol in the second layer. So second layer says, oh, okay, frame layer. So normally we talk about frame rather than packet. So it is not packet at all. We pass on frame. So if we have the collision detected, then we cease transmitting the frames. And normally we focus on the second layer of the OSI 7 layer. So we will have the data unit code, the frame. So this is the collision detection. We can cease transmitting the frames furthermore. So that's it. The necessary modification is step 3. Step 3, we stop transmitting the frames. So we have a collision. Actually, this is the other way to have the collision. Once we have a collision, then we have the random backup. Random backup says wait a random amount of time and then repeat the same algorithm, because we need to retry, try to avoid to have the similar situation. So we have a randomness design. Therefore, we have a random amount of time to wait. And after that one, we can restart. So we can check idle or busy, and then we can have a retry for step 1 to 3. So this is CSMA CD. Well, of course, for all these, we can base on some possible choice. For example, here we base on the choice of one persistent CSMA, and so that we have the current CSMA CD. All right, that's it. So maybe let me stop here. Or otherwise, perhaps you think, okay, I go through quickly. Let me have 2 minutes to share with your neighbors. Think about one persistent and think about the current version CSMA CD. Okay, so you can readjust your seats to have the discussion for sure. Let me readjust. 3 minutes to have the discussion. Okay, go. Of course, for all of you can repeat what is the protocol for one persistent CSMA. And what is the protocol for CSMA CD? So my suggestion, maybe two of you can rotate. And of course, it won't be necessary for you, for two of you. But for the front one, you can rotate. And for Alice, sure. And for Andrew, yeah. So for two of you in front of them, you can rotate the seat. But for even you want to rotate like them, that's okay. But it doesn't matter. Here you can keep it. At least two of you. At least two of you. So I will check what is one position and what is the current CSMA CD. So let me make sure for good one, William, about one position, is it okay?
One position, no. The other one is
CSMA.
yeah. This one is clear.
CSMA CD is clear. And the one position, okay?
Not really clear. Yeah.
But one position actually just try to remove collision detection, and then it's one position. And Jen, okay for the two versions and mean? Yes or no? Okay. And for Venice, okay. Oh, okay. And let me repeat your name again. Grayson. Grayson Da. Okay. But I forgot Grayson, so that's why I cannot know. Once you have the Grayson, I know it's Grayson Da. Okay, see you.